I'm just going to get signed in here real quick, and we'll get started with this. Basically. But welcome to Knox Studios. My name is Joshua. This is a spin-off of just a meditation space for the Seven Chakra Tears Facebook group. Okay. Today we'll be introducing from here on Elevate Your Vibration YouTube channel. This is a 528 hertz frequency, and just introduce it really briefly here, or subtly. We'll just come and bring it in. Now, obviously, I've been setting a lot of intentions here this week, and we're on the 7th day of February, where we really began this approach into our heart space. And we did a couple butterfly effect, 999 hertz frequencies at this really high level. And with my intentions, just for me personally, you guys get to set whatever intentions you really want. But for the purpose of this space, for me, it kind of is intended to culture the awareness of how am I showing up, how are other people showing up for me in the realm of love. You know, I'm just like very much aware there's a lot of loss in my experience through February, the beginning part of February. I'm not one that's been very much attached to people this time of year. It's not some celebration of buying chocolates or going on this massive romantic date or massive gestures. I just spend it with my dog, and the observation of hers and my dog, no matter what energy I'm bringing to the table when I get home. Obviously, this is an unconditionally loving animal versus a human being that I'm comparing, but only to say that she gives me all of her time, all of her attention, all of her energy. Never bite the hand that feeds, and so forth. But as I come back here just to stay focused with you guys, that love comes from the receiving end, how someone's really spending quality time with me today. When they really actually go above and beyond and think about me selfishly. So rather than coming at that from the first and foremost, right, I have to culture my ability to love, right? Get here in the middle of my heart, bring that intention, send that love out. How do I do that? Is it about going out and buying the perfect gift? Well, there is no perfect gift. There's usually better results, in my experience, from creating an event or an experience in and of itself. You know, to spend time, to make time for that person to go do what they want, perhaps. And so the reality is like this tendency of us, our human nature, to like think and feel that love only comes from staying right here. You got to stay close to me, otherwise like I falter, otherwise I fall off the map. We're all our own individual people with our own individual divinities and skills and gifts and goals. And the best thing that I think we can ever really give somebody else is freedom. Freedom to be themselves, the opportunity to spend with others and not rob them of that joy. But there is a line in the sand, of course, in which when it comes to the relationship and a romantic level, that even myself, I do find that there is an expectation that someone would actually mirror that or be there and show up. It's very important. This frequency here today in the vein of abundance is just like to take awareness of perhaps all those people that have shown up for me, where they have shown up for me, rather than looking at it where they haven't shown up for me. Now, although I'm in my own feelings about not having someone show up for me right now and just in a process of letting go of that, to recognize the other people that have been showing up for me, and usually as a result of me showing up for them, to create that opportunity. But nonetheless, today I'm kind of falling into this meditation space and time this morning without some massive grand attention, just to rather resonate on the lessons so far this month in the vein of love, and that going forward, ensure that my energy is maintained and my integrity is held in the highest esteem, and that I become able to just resonate within a respectful and balanced equation of relationship. That all my relationships will become right-sized, especially by looking within myself. This is never going to be about perfection, just simply about appreciation, to come to appreciate the people that do show up for us, the abundance of opportunities at our forefront when we've shifted our routines, when we've taken a stand, when we stand in our own divinity and our own purpose. And realize like this meditative space that we go into in these sessions is not one of Om and all that. This is the raw, dirty, get into it for me. This is not a space of just surface level Instagram post bullshit. This is diving in and allowing like real energy to see myself, to embrace the capacity of my actual self. I just want to bring, if anything, the awareness to my breath, the gift therein, the abundance of air, the abundance of food, the abundance of love. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I will go ahead and turn the time over to you, and I sincerely hope that you enjoy your meditation time. I encourage you to practice deeper breath works and allow this awareness out of the mind and into the body to take place to the best of your ability. To cultivate something stoked within your belly, a personal power and the manifestation process. Have a great meditation. disturb your meditation, but just take deep breaths and maybe come to a waking space while first just taking a deep long look at the appreciation. Maybe just for this time that you've had with yourself. Maybe you're able to tap into somebody who just is always showing up for you. But no matter your experience through this meditation, just take a big deep breath and let it go. And come to a waking space. Go ahead and drown out a bit of this frequency so we can now just continue the conversation briefly. Just allow me to thank you for showing up here at Knox Studios. If you've not done so already, find me on the Facebook group, the 7 Chakra Tiers, and just hope that you will find the right balance in your relationships this week, heading into Valentine's Day. You know, there's so much pressure on us these days, like to buy the right chocolates, to do the right thing, and there's so much underneath sometimes. So I just think it is really important for us to take this time to recognize that all doors are really open to us if we're willing to cultivate that as an opportunity, and as we're really willing to become the best version of ourselves, to become capable of being useful. But moreover, just to recognize, if anything, nothing else really needs to be acknowledged. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong camera here. That we have to invest our time and energy into the people that we love. I have to. I can't be some fake, I only talk to you if your energy's here. You know, can't be some standoff over the chores not getting done. These are collaborative relationships, not combative relationships. There's no competition here. It's not about who's better, who's making more money, any of that nonsense. It's about simply showing up and knowing your partner, knowing your friends to the degree of compassion and care. And it sucks when we realize that somebody that we've allowed to take so much part of our lives, take ownership of our minds, ownership of our hearts, and ownership of our wallets. And to a certain degree, like, until we can really stand in our own truth, we're going to feel a certain kind of way getting taken advantage of. And so putting a kibosh on that is going to be imperative, always. And I wish you all the best in the week to go ahead. I will do my best to keep doing these, and encourage you, of course, to like, comment, and subscribe, or throw comments in there during the live chats. And thank you so much. Peace be with you. Namaste.